Hey, what's up guys? Andy here, and today we're reviewing over The God of High School, Episode 1, titled Set Up, Stand Up. Now, I don't know what to say about this. It blew my expectations out of the water. I was probably going to watch this anyway, even if I didn't review it, but I'm glad I took the screenshots, because I actually really enjoyed this, you know? It was weird to me. So, like, from the opening scene, I got a completely different vibe than what I thought I was going to get. It was more, like, funny, or, well, not the opening scene, after the intro. It was more of, like, funny and stuff, and the opening scene before the intro kind of just gave it, like, a weird vibe, and I was like, maybe. But, and then it just kind of cut into everything else, and I'm just like, okay, I thought this was going to be a generic martial arts anime. No. It was really fun the way it went, and I'm actually really excited for next week to see how this goes. The fighting is really clean, it's flush. There was a lot of little filler fighting in the big battle, but you can't really ask for too much more because there were a lot of contestants in the preliminaries, so what can you ask for, you know? But yeah, with that being said, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. I don't really know how well this is going to turn out because it's one of those animes that's kind of hard to talk about, like, when they're in the fight scenes, because it's just, like, it goes so quick, you can't really discuss it, you know what I mean? But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this review. I'm wasting way too much time, guys.
They say you gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
So we start the episode off with, like, journalists or, like, gang members, I'm not sure, but they're basically about to expose a politician here for, like, scandals and stuff, and they're pretty much like, oh, we've got it made. They're on, like, a beach resort, and then all of a sudden, like, a tropic storm comes out of nowhere, and, like, these three guys are pretty much at this point like, oh shit, what's going on here? And then out of the sky, someone or something, I don't know what the hell it was, actually I kinda do, but it came flying from the sky, and then you just see this crest appear in this dude's eye, and then, well, they're supposedly gone. I mean, we'll talk about that in a second, because then we cut into the office over here, and this guy's like, we don't have much time left, we've gotta hurry, and he's standing in front of this really, like, symbolic painting, and in the palm of his hand, you can see the crest, and then they cut back over to the island. There's just a huge crest in the ground with three fucking, like, blown marks in the sand. We then cut into our intro and title card, Set Up, Stand Up, and I love this intro. The music really didn't get me too much on the first run, but the visuals I loved them. And then we cut into a little bit of the main character here. Now, his name is Mori, and we start off his name's Jin Mori. But we start off on his first day of school here, and his grandpa is dead, I assume, and the last thing he remembers is his grandpa telling him to make lots of friends, and we immediately cut into Jin here being late for school on the day of the preliminaries for the God of High School tournament. We then cut over to see a sign here, and basically it's for all styles of martial arts, not just like, you know, fist to fist, you know. It's kendo sticks, boxing, I guess. I've seen a boxer in it, a lot of stuff, swords, everything. But then we kind of run through our cast here. We get our first character who's working at a grocery store, our second one who is lost, and this guy didn't make a reappearance, but I like him. He's basically just like a live stream rapper, and he's just going around rapping about what he sees and stuff, and it was really cool. But then we get this bike chase. So, dude steals old lady's purse, and she needed the money for her surgery, and Jin knows that, so he takes off booking after this dude. And everything kind of lines back up from where we seen our characters, because Jin immediately busts straight into Mira and hits her with his bike, and he says sorry, but she's just like about to beat his ass, and then he just explains everything to her, and basically just destroys her, and then he tells her what's going on, so then she joins in on the hunt. They go flying right past our next character, which I don't actually know how to say his name, so I'm just going to call him Han, but we go flying past him, and he's like, huh, and he looks down, and he's watching the live stream about the guy rapping about Jin taking off after the bad guy, And basically, those two fail, and Han just punches this dude off the bike after they get the money back, because he just pitched the money. He's like, I'm done with this. And then Han gets him, so he gets arrested. We then cut into the actual preliminaries here, and we find out the names here. We've got Jin Mori. We've got Han Daewi. I don't know how to say his name, really. And then we have Mira, or Yo Mira. I'm not actually sure, but she was kind of reluctant on telling him her name, and she's more focused on you owe me money for my glasses. Kind of like a Misty and Ash vibe, if y'all remember that, like from the very early, like early season 1. But we get the rules here, and basically there are no limitations on what you can do, no limitations on weapons, there's no time limit. You can pretty much do anything. You either knock your opponent out or make them give up. And we find out that it's a battle royale. It's everybody for themselves, and everybody has been assigned levels and how much HP they have, determining that way their vitals don't go too low to die, I assume. But yeah, they're pretty much like they all got picked by administrators and stuff, and everybody's just kind of fighting here, and it's just like an all-out war. Like, we're kind of getting to see some characters shine, like, getting to see kind of how they fight, and it's a little bit weird, but I think it was a very good way to kind of show off a bunch of characters at once, like how they fight, their styles. And basically, the person who picked Jin got beat. And he didn't get beat. I think the way they were talking like there is like he got hurt. So he wants a rematch. But then we cut into Kang Manseok, which I guess he's a prisoner. And he has 20% less HP than the average HP of participants, and he started in late, and I just got a text, but they're fighting here, and they go all out here. Like, basically this dude's destroying everybody. Mira tries to get in on him, but then Jin has to kind of step up and take over here, and he's like, you want to fight kicks with kicks, let's go. And when he kicked him, Jin hit him in the ankle with his elbow and made a lump. He's like, oh, so you're a formidable foe, and then they start going at it, and as soon as they jump up, the episode ends. So, I'm excited for next week. I think this was a very good showcase, and I don't know if I did it justice. You might just have to watch it yourself, guys, but I had a lot of fun with this. I actually really enjoyed this, and I know it's a little bit late, guys, but Crunchyroll was shutting down this morning, man. The servers couldn't handle the influx, so I just went back to bed, and I woke up late, so I do apologize. But with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
This is our identity.